Today we're going to talk about May being Bike Walk to School Month, and Janica Sobek from Live Well Winona is here to talk about the events that are going to be happening here in Winona. Janica, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, is May always the Bike Walk to School Month?
May is National Bike Month, and for that, Winona is celebrating with Bike Walk to School Month. So every Wednesday in May, we will be supporting students walking and biking to school by having volunteers meet at certain locations and walk with students to the elementary schools. We are trying to promote physical activity through the walking and the biking, and then also just celebrate the concept of Bike and Walk to School Month.
Now, is this something that has been done before in Winona?
Yes, this has actually been growing every year. The Winona Area Public Schools have done this in the fall and then in the spring in order to promote the concept of active transportation and commuting to school. This year, we are trying to increase the number of walk and bike to school days to really promote the concept. So it's not just one day when kids are excited to walk with their friends, but really a whole month that celebrates that and promotes the physical activity.
Now, are you hoping that this becomes kind of a habit for kids to ride their bikes or walk to school?
Yes, exactly. What we see and what we've seen in the past is that students will meet their friends at certain spots that we have pre-designated for the volunteers to walk with the students, and kids will see that they're from the same neighborhood as some of their friends, so they'll start to make new connections, they will solidify old friendships, and then they will be more encouraged to commute on a more regular basis. And in other communities, we've seen walking school buses. They actually have signs that kids will carry painted like school buses, and the whole concept is to promote that physical activity and encourage students to get to school in a more active and safe environment.
Now, you mentioned this is going to be happening every Wednesday through the month of May. And how many locations are you going to be gathering at?
We have 7 locations. We're trying to bring students from across the community and really show them that there are safe ways to get to school regardless of where you're living. Some students may be dropped off at these locations by parents, some may be walked or biked to those locations, and then at each of the locations we'll have volunteers that will either bike or walk to school with the students.
Now, this is, you mentioned the parents and so forth involved in this, so this is a very planned out, very safe first type of event.
Exactly. We want to make sure that both the parents and the students feel comfortable with this kind of transportation to school, and for that reason we are ensuring that we have a good amount of volunteers out there. We are working, for example, with the Goodview Fire Department to ensure that they're coming out in their uniforms and they're showing kids that this is fun, that this is safe, and this is a great way to get to school and continue to bond with their classmates before they even get there. Kids last year who participated were so excited to start their school day right and start their school day with their friends.
Now, whereabouts are these points going to be at?
Great question. I'm going to use my cheat sheet because we have a number of locations this year. We are expanding, so Bluffview Montessori School is actually going to be meeting at John Nett Rec Center. The Goodview Elementary School will meet at the Goodview Fire Department. Jefferson Elementary will meet at John Nett Rec Center as well. Madison will meet at the Bob Welch Aquatic Center. Rolling Stone is going to meet at the Holy Trinity Church. WK Elementary School will meet at the East Rec Center, and then St. Stan's will meet at the East Winona Fire Station. So like I said, trying to expand the locations and the number of schools participating, and then also spread the locations across the community to really get everyone involved.
Now, do the kids need to sign up if they want to be a part of this, or do they just show up at that location?
Kids just show up. We will have the event rain or shine. If there is lightning, we will cancel just for safety reasons. But otherwise, we would encourage people to come out. The more the merrier. If parents want to come out and they haven't signed up to volunteer, not a problem. We would love to have the support, and it will be encouraged that parents and volunteers are wearing bright neon colors to really show the safety message, and we will have crossing flags for when that's necessary as well.
Now, you mentioned about parents signing up or volunteers signing up. How do they do that?
We are using a platform called Volunteer Local to register our volunteers, and that is available at the livewellwinona.org website. On the right-hand side, there's an icon for Winona Connects, and people can get signed up to volunteer. We are looking for volunteers for 4 different days, and it's just a 1-hour commitment. We encourage the volunteers to be there at 7 through 8 o'clock, and the students will meet from 7:15 and then depart at 7:20.
All right, sounds great. Jenica, thanks for talking with us about the,
Thank you.
we'll all, we should be riding our bikes to work as well, I imagine.
We should indeed. It's a great month to do it. The weather's looking better, and we're hoping to get everybody out there and on their bikes.